I'm trying to get in the game.
He did say he'd be fine if a defensive player took his kickoff job, but not if you took it.
Really? Yeah, I mean, I can understand that. Me and him have the most healthy and fun of rivalries of all time. So I think that just the ego in him couldn't handle that. But it's all in good fun.
AJ, how has camp been for you just in general so far?
Yeah, camp's been great. I mean, they say in California you pay for the weather, but we're just renting it for a little bit here. It's been like 76 and sunny every single day, so we're walking around in flip-flops and shorts and t-shirt, and it's been good. It's been a really great experience, just being in Costa Mesa. I think getting away is really valuable for team bonding. You find yourself when you're home, you guys kind of finish and they sort of rush out of the building a little bit to get home and to see their family and all that, and here we're kind of on our own. So I found that players are spending more time like in the cafeteria, chit-chatting at the table, and I think that's good. I think that builds bonds and builds relationships, and ultimately I'm a big vibes guy, so I think that the team that's the closest wins the most games, and I think it's a really important factor.
A lot of conversation about the rookies singing here today. Who's bringing the good vibes and the good vocals?
I mean, to be honest, it's been absolutely pitiful so far. Some of it's not their fault. It's happening in an 8 a.m. meeting sometimes, and I mean, you're still on maybe your first half cup of coffee at the time. You only got like 50 milligrams of caffeine in your system, and people aren't really warmed up to it, so it's a tough, stale environment. But I'd like to see more from them, to be honest. I'd like to see a little bit more enthusiasm. There's a couple keys you got to know up there. You can't be scared when you're up there for the rookie show. You got to go up there confident. They can smell blood in the water. It's a bunch of sharks in that room. So if you show a little bit of fear, everybody's gonna boo, start pouncing on you. And then you got to know the first word of the song. Everybody's like, I know the song, and they get up there, and then the lights are bright, and then all of a sudden everything goes a little bit sideways. So you got to know the first word of the song, and that's a coaching point to all the rookies. But it's been pretty pitiful. We're hoping to get some skits maybe when we get back to Vegas.
Hey, did you recall your rookie moment? Did you have one of those?
The rookie shows that we had were on Hard Knocks, and at a certain point, someone got tired of seeing the rookies sing, so the rookie shows got cut short my year. But everybody remembers Max's and Hunter Renfro's, so those are the ones that my rookie class can claim.
Do you think the struggles are talent or song choice?
That's a good question. I mean, there's certainly no talent. Talent is a gigantic issue, to be sure, but I've seen some killer rookie performances from people with no talent. So, like I said, you got to go up there with a little bit of presence, control the stage. I think Dylan Laube probably has the best performance so far. He had the most commanding presence, but the talent is nowhere to be seen.
What did he say?
It was that good that I don't even remember.
Well, I mean, you mentioned them doing some skits and stuff like that, and you're coaching them on singing. You're going to help them with the comedy aspect of that, and who's already kind of got some chops.
I mean, yeah, there's definitely some skits in the works that I probably have my fingers on. As an older guy on the team, it's sort of one of our jobs to sort of coach the rookies, and getting through your rookie performances and getting through your rookie duties. During the season, we'll have these guys out here dancing before practice on Fridays, and just coaching them through those aspects is just as important as coaching them through anything else. So we've got some things in the works, and these are things that you'll never hear about, but they're going to be incredible behind closed doors.
AJ, you mentioned building relationships with rookies and other players. Can you mention one that you have built throughout these days, or just something that has made your team stronger by being able to spend these days together?
Yeah, I mean, I just think the dinner table conversations, we're getting done with our team meeting right around 7 o'clock, and then there's the food right there, and I've seen that more and more guys are using that time as an opportunity to sort of build those bonds, and it to be honest, it just makes the job a little bit more fun when you have friends in the building, and there's been a lot of turnover here the past couple years. And I think this rookie class is going to be really good for us. And so getting to know those guys, especially in my position too, because a lot of times, the rookies are the guys that are playing special teams with you, and those are the guys, their first start is, playing on the punt team, playing on the kickoff team. So I think it's important for me to have a good relationship with them. I just think that the breakfast, lunch, and dinner table is where the magic happens.
Are the drop kicks legal on the kickoff?
I sure hope so.
That's something you can do?
Yes.
Some possibility, I mean, it's a possibility you can do that in the game. It's not a safety, it's not just after a safety.
No, I don't think you can. No, actually, they did change the rules, so you can do it after a safety now. But you used to not be able to do it after safety. You used to have to be a punt. But yeah, it is a legal kickoff. A couple teams have done it in the past. Seattle's done it in the past, and then I think maybe the Giants have done it in the past as well. Some teams have done it for their onside kicks as well, but it is legal.
Daniel said he's been working on his tackling. Have you?
I don't. Has he?
That's what he said.
He must be in his room late at night. He's got some pillows set up on his bed, and he's like jumping on the bed like a little kid and rolling over it. But I've seen no tackling drills. So that's fiction. You guys are out of practice. Have you seen him tackling?
Said it was
Is
after-
everybody's
afterwards.
backs closed when he's doing his tackling drills?
The coach said he did
Yeah,
some
Tom said
tackling
he was
drills
doing
too.
it too.
Okay. yeah, he does tackling drills. Yeah.
You guys
I
good?
just want to ask you a totally random question. This off season, you had an opportunity to support your wife while she was a professional volleyball player. How was that experience for you?
Yeah, it was really cool. It was fun for us to kind of do a little bit of a role reversal and me put myself in her shoes, like going through like night before the game. Like, you know, is there some things it's like, oh, like how much am I supposed to like talk to you? Like, do you want to just kind of like go into your own little world and like on game day, like should I you know, there's just a lot of stuff that we kind of got to see the other side a little bit. So I think it'll, I think it was, I mean, it was an incredible experience. Obviously, we were down in San Diego for most of it, but she did get to have a game in Vegas, which was super cool. And yeah, I think it was a cool experience for us. Just for me to be able to support her. She comes to so many of my things. She did practice today. She comes to all my games, and it means the world to me. So I think that me being able to support her and what she's trying to do and what she's trying to accomplish was a lot of fun. And it was cool to just take the pads off and be a cheerleader for a little bit. I really had fun doing it.
Did you stress about your outfits? Did you plan your baby outfits?
Probably not as much as she stresses about her outfits, but there wasn't no stress.
Thanks everybody.
Yeah, thanks.
AJ.